Go. What's the word? I'm doing it different. Testing. 323. 323. Alright. I gotta do some videos that I didn't never get the chance to do. That I need to do on motherfucking Twitch. So I'm like, shit. At first I was only gonna go live on Twitch, but I was like, fuck it. Might as well just had a little vertical thing up. Okay. I was gonna go back over to YouTube once I get these 2 videos done. 2, 3 videos done. Mm-hmm. Doink. Mm-hmm. Jesus, motherfucking papers, bro. Motherfucking left a whole stack of papers, bro. That shit is crazy. That shit stop. Alright, bet. Yo, my boy Serge, what's the word? What's the word? Shit. Decent. That's cool. Okay. Gonna do like these 2 little videos that I've been meaning to do. I just haven't got the chance to do them. That's why I got on YouTube this bitch vertical. Cause I can't show that video without editing on YouTube. You know the video is up on YouTube, but shit, they be tweaking. Hang my glasses. These shits keep falling off my face. I gotta get another pair. You listen to some music on game. You was listening to what? That new NBA YoungBoy, folks. That new NBA YoungBoy. But hell no. All right, let's see. Let's speedy shit. Bloodhound Lil Jeff really got a clone, and his name is. Gotta redo it, cause I didn't put my shit in. On game. W8. I don't even know who that is. I ain't gonna bet. I know this. Yeah, that's the video I'm finna react to. Motherfucking, but I can't do it on YouTube. The YouTube and shit. Yeah, it's be sensitive. I gotta make sure I edit that shit. While I'm motherfucking let that shit go on YouTube. Cause they got these little motherfucking badass kids, motherfucking doing all these blicks and stuff. I'm like, I can't show this shit on full screen on YouTube. Damn, it's 3:33. It's 9:33 out here. Ain't I'm back to you. Bloodhound Lil Jeff got reincarnated. I ain't gonna bap to you. That's what TikTok been saying. They been saying Lil Speedy is a Lil Jeff's clone, but is he getting active like Lil Jeff? That's what we need to know right here. He looked like him, but is he putting in work in the field, really catching hats? You know, they said Lil Jeff got 8 hats. I don't think Lil Jeff had 8 hats, but you never know. He might have 8 hats, but let's see what Lil Speedy got going on in these streets.
Lil Speedy is hands down one of the youngest crash outs that we have covered on this channel. From meeting up with the ops for a shootout to backdooring people he was once cool with and mocking their death online, Lil Speedy has made himself the top op in Chicago and even going in and out of juvenile hall at only 15 years old. After joining one of the deadliest gangs in Chicago, the infamous Bloodhounds, Speedy would continue to rain havoc.
Bro, his voice is bogus, gang. Like the dude that's, man, I need to turn this down a little bit, bro. Bro can't be in my ear, bro. He sound like a Disney Channel person, bro. Like, bro, change your voice.
In the streets of Chicago, in the name of his fallen gang leader, Lil Jeff.
Yeah, nobody's up. They really mad about this.
What's stopping y'all from taking that route and crashing out?
I'm crashing out all the way. I'm doing whatever I can to do something to you.
And Speedy keep trolling, it's gonna be 30K on his head, and I bet you he be dead by tonight. Keep trolling, his gonna be dead. Keep trolling, and the next time I see his mama face gonna be split open on my dead cousin.
Chicago police are investigating the shooting death today of a 15-year-old boy. Police say they found him with a gunshot wound to the head inside a home just before noon today.
She be tweaking.
Lil
Y'all be
Speedy was
wanting
born
that.
and raised in the south side of Chicago near the Inglewood area. As a kid, it would seem that although Speedy had both parents in his household, his father would be in the streets for a better portion of his life. It would even turn out that later on, we would find out that the name Lil Speedy was actually a street name passed down from his father, the original Speedy. Since Lil Speedy would be around street life at a young age, he would then jump off the porch in 2021 at about 11 years old. It was around this time that Speedy
Dang, so bro hopped off the porch way younger than Lil Jeff. I ain't gonna bap to you because they said Lil Jeff, bro hopped off the porch at like 18. Real deal. I ain't gonna bap to you. It's crazy. Me and Lil Jeff chose different paths in life. I graduated and I decided to do content. He graduated and decided to crash out. I feel like I could have did the same thing as Lil Jeff. It wasn't too hard to do. But I feel this is way more hard than what Lil Jeff is doing. Trying to stream and pay your bills from social media, that stuff hard. I really come from trappers, street dudes. That stuff, you feel me? My grandpa was locked up for 2 hats. You feel me? So it's like, that's why I grew up around. I could have did that easily. But this right here is hard to do. Put respect on social media streaming.
would hang out more and more with his cousin Lil 50 and his friend Queso, and the three of them would have each other's back in these unpredictable streets of Chicago. However, it was around 13 years old when Speedy was introduced to Lil Jeff and Rel Vert, the infamous members of the Bloodhounds. Once Speedy met these two, he was starstruck, and he knew that he wanted to pursue a life identical to the ones that—
Dang, starstruck? That's pretty crazy to say. He came around someone that's supposedly from the same hood as him and you starstruck? That's pretty crazy, gang, to say. I don't think he was starstruck, but maybe he was, bro. They did say he was trying to be like Lil Jeff and them.
that he had seen the Bloodhounds living. Things would soon become extremely dicey after this moment, considering there would be a beef brewing between Speedy and Queso's cousin, PGF Fully Chop. It was rumored that the feud would start after Lil 50 and Fully Chop would steal a gun. However, after this gun was stolen, Fully Chop and Lil 50 would become Speedy's biggest ops. After the death of Lil Jeff, we would see Lil Speedy and Queso do an interview with the Chirac's History Channel, in which we would see these guys creep up on vehicles in traffic, ready to dump bullets in the street, on camera. He would further incriminate himself in this interview, saying that he knows that people have put money on his head, and that if anyone needs guns or cars, that he's a one-stop shop.
Ambulance got one headlight.
Uh-oh. Hold on now.
There's some goofy stuff, gang. That's why I don't really be messing with them hood vlogs like that, because it's like, bro, why are you doing this, bro? Like, you out here committing crimes on camera, bro, for attention, validation, cool points. Like, what is your reasoning and logic behind doing this? Like, I really don't understand that. I ain't gonna bap to you. Yeah, because I'm doing a video I can't show on YouTube right now. It's on Twitch.
Real sound. Boy, look, Queso and Lil Speedy, man.
Is Speedy Bloodhound?
Hell no.
Did y'all grow with Q50 and Jeff, or met them recently before the fame?
Nah, personally, me, I just met Q50. I just met Q50. I used to see Jeff and shit when I was
Jeff, I knew Jeff since I was like, what, 12, 13, some shit.
Folks got aluminum foil on the band. Folks is tweaking. You know these some badass kids, bro. I ain't gonna bap to you. We don't condone anything that's going on.
I keep seeing them talk
Happy
about something
birthday,
about
my boy.
a pipe getting took or something.
Never, I never got took at all. Stolen was the word. What? Motherfuckers be stealing, they dirty.
I'm talking about when a nigga takes something, that damn that force.
No, you got force to get take something, so your shit took. Motherfuckers be stealing.
Ask Speedy what's to the money on his hair rooms. Yeah, they getting crazy on
It's
this.
a honey bun.
It's like a honey bun, man. I don't know. Damn, how much? You a one-stop shop, you made a cop.
One-stop shop. If you even want a cop, get your paperwork on that.
No bullshit.
Not long after this interview, it was alleged that Fully Chop and Speedy would meet up for a shootout at Speedy's house.
I can't even blame them for acting like this, bro. They young, bro. I really be mad at, like, I feel like, bro, if you hit the age, I feel like, gang, real deal, once you hit like 20, I say personally, because I wouldn't do no hood vlog. I ain't go back to you. At the age of 21, at my mindset, I wouldn't do no hood vlog. I feel it's lame, corny. Do something better with your life as a grown man. But for these young folks, it's like, man, they just seeing what they see the older folks doing. They kids, so they don't even know no better. They just, all the older folks doing it. Let me go out here and do it. They don't even know, bro. Like, this is not good stuff you should be doing, especially if you really doing this street stuff. You just incriminating yourself, gang. That's all you doing. Yo, my boy Ghost, what's the word?
Speedy would post on IG, check Morgan and Carpenter, who didn't shoot back. Then Fully Chop would post to his story, Speedy, is your crib good, blood? These kids are insane, and keep in mind that they are only about 14 and 15 years old at this time. Chop would go on an interview with On a Couch TV to further diss Speedy and tell the public that he had taken a gun from him.
On all my family, there's so many.
And Speedy again.
There, because there's so many.
Real deal, folks. That Glock damn near look bigger than him, bro. He put that bitch out. It look big as hell compared to him. I ain't gonna back to you.
Yeah, that's how they rob. That's how they rob.
Speedy and nobody.
Speedy and nobody.
Yes,
He used to sit in the back seat like
in the middle of the seat and get his gun took every time. Never blew when they got in the shootout. His ass.
Oh my dear buddy. He was in the middle every time we hop in traffic. He in the middle.
Daddy claiming the hood he not from.
He's not from Bloodhound. That's just from Drill City. They really.
I ain't gonna back to you. That's crazy. People claiming Bloodhound because that's the hood with the most clout on game. Cause you know, I think they said what, Drill City, Trap City, all them used to be together. Whatever, you feel me? And I guess he said Bloodhound because Bloodhound the one that got the most buzz. I ain't gonna back to you. I feel like they using that little Speedy looking like Bloodhound to their advantage, bro. I seen him pop out. They talking about Bloodhound, Lil Speedy. I click on the song. Folks talking about that's that Lil Jeff in me. Bro, what is going on? Is they trying to replace Lil Jeff with Lil Speedy, bro?
Really mad about this. Look. They really mad about this.
Oh my
about that.
It didn't take long for Speedy to jump on the same exact platform to clap back and explain his side of the story.
I mean, if that's his cousin, do explain why folks look alike. I ain't gonna back to you because that's how I really found out about him, bro. Because TikTok, when Lil Jeff passed away, you know, they just looking for the next Lil Jeff, bro. The internet just fiending to find the next Lil Jeff, bro. They saw Lil Speedy looking like Lil Jeff, and he said he was from Bloodhound. They just went with it, bro, talking about, y'all, this the new Lil Jeff. That's how I really found out about, bro, because he looked like Lil Jeff, real deal. If he didn't look like Lil Jeff, I don't think no one would be talking about him for real. I ain't gonna back to you.
And in this interview, he explains the beef between his cousin Lil 50 and how Lil Jeff inspired him to be the crash out that we witnessed today.
50 was my boy.
How'd just go down the drain like?
Stealing folk, don't know how to, you know, they got sticky fingers. It's really all over some backdoor, that's all. They thought we was gonna backdoor somebody else for them, and then they backdoor blood. That's all it was. But folks, like the truth, like Lil 50 is a goofy, man. I don't even know, he be fronting folks. That's my cousin, and all, but folks' ass is a goofy. He don't do shit but drive, blood.
If you're really in the streets for real, putting in work and all that, you probably shouldn't play on social media or like
I ain't gonna
take it serious.
I feel like you could do whatever you want to do, I ain't gonna lie. I done seen real deal killers do that. So why not? Seeing what Jeff is doing, why not, bro?
Like, what's stopping y'all from taking that route and crashing out? Because we see a lot of y'all really be strategically planning how y'all move for real.
I ain't gonna lie. That question ain't really for me. I already told him.
About strategically planning how they move. I ain't gonna back to you. I don't think they be moving pretty strategic. If I be saying, based on what I be seeing, bro, I don't think there's no strategic plan going on. The most strategic plan they be having is using a female to backdoor someone.
I'm crashing out all the way. I won't know to crash out. I'm doing whatever I can to do something to you. If I feel like you're a threat to me, I'm crashing out, bro. That's just how Oh, I ain't gonna lie.
Speedy would begin his backdoor reputation by first setting up his former friend Queso into getting his gun taken. And if that wasn't bad enough, he would then be on live with Lil 50 moments before he was gunned down by Lil Tay in Trap City territory. Now, this is speculation that Speedy had anything to do with this. However, he would then go on to post a picture of the scene where Lil 50 was killed with the caption, "I just told you to be on point, gang." This would result in Lil 50's sister Jada letting the public know that she has $30K that she had just raised in the funeral costs, and she plans to put it on Speedy's head.
And Speedy keep trolling, it's gonna be 30K on his head, and I bet you he be dead by tonight.
Why would you say that? I mean, I'm pretty sure she didn't put 30K on his head. And like, if she did say that and someone did actually go do it, I don't think she giving them that 30K. I ain't even gonna back to you.
Keep trolling, his ass gonna be dead. Keep trolling, the next time I see his mama face gonna be split open on my dead cousin. Why his ass wanna troll?
Now, this is some insane mob shit going on between teenagers. Then, in December 2024, things would get serious after Fully Chop would post, "Mention 50, nah, he dead," in which Speedy would then respond in eerie 3 hats, insinuating that he's got 3 bodies. And he would also say, "I have no friends, just saying, watch me work." And
King Snake. What? Boy, no, gang. No, you see, this is why I don't be messing with anyone who say they a snake, all that backdoor activity. Stay away from me, bro. As soon as someone say, yeah, I'm backdoor king. What? No, brother. I am not hanging around you. I don't care if you my day one homie. You get to saying you condone backdoor activity, gang. You got to stay away from me. I don't care about that.
And we all know what that means. Moments later, we would hear that his former friend Queso would be shot point blank in his head while sitting in a chair in his own bedroom. After word around town would bring heat to Lil Speedy, he would seemingly do some damage control, posting, "I didn't even want to get on the net, brother, but you just fucked my head up, you know? You know, bitch, I love you." They gonna say what they want. Speedy's antics would get much worse when he would post an old photo of his ops, further provoking his ops to catch him slipping. Now at this point, everyone had known that Speedy was claiming Bloodhound, but there was still a ton of speculation until Vert would go on to co-sign Lil Speedy directly, and he would be seen on IG Live with Vert's chain while flashing a gun and dissing all of his ops. Speedy would then also be seen shooting a music video with Bloodhound music video filmer AMF Visuals. However, all of this momentum would soon come to an end when Speedy would be booked under unknown charges. Some are speculating that he took some charges as an initiation to join the Bloodhounds. Now
Nah, that's some goofy stuff right there. That's some goofy stuff if he did that. What, they probably did make him take a charge because folks is like, he the youngest on game. When you the youngest, they're going to be like, boy, you going to get less time on game. You know, if I get bumped with this, I'm going down for a good minute, little bro. You got to take this, bro. Do you want me to be gone for my life? You going to get out in like a day, gang. Real deal. Sent them clean off. They real life be doing that to them, though. I don't know if that's the situation, though.
While he was locked up, Chop would continue to drop disses, and when asked when he would stop mentioning Speedy, Chop would reply, "Whenever he's dead." Although, not long after, Chop would find himself in custody as well. Some were speculating that Speedy snitched based on the timing, but that would later be debunked. Then a couple of months later, Speedy would be released, and would immediately address the snitch allegations, saying, "I'll unalive myself before I rat." All of the top members would take this opportunity to repost Lil Speedy, further solidifying him as an official Bloodhound to the public. After Speedy would change his IG handle to Bloody Hound Lil Speedy and would go on to post, "We all are one. You can't be into it with one of us and not all of us." With all eyes on Speedy, it was the perfect time to drop his first visual titled "How I Get," which is now at over 427K views to date, of course taking aim at all the ops. Shortly after this, he would get signed to Grade A and Create Music Group. Then about a week later, Speedy drops another visual titled 9 Block Finest, which is at over 374,000 views to date, only further reminding Chicago who the King Snake really is. Now, outside of Vert and Speedy being seen together constantly,
dang, I ain't gonna bap to you, real deal. I don't think people in Chicago really listen to Lil Speedy. I never heard nobody bumping on Lil Speedy, gang. Real deal. Now, of course, people probably checked out the song if it popped up. But I don't think people bumping Lil Speedy, bro. I ain't gonna bap. Y'all bumping Lil Speedy, gang? I ain't gonna bap to you. Y'all be bumping Lil Speedy. And don't lie either. Don't lie. Do y'all really be bumping Lil Speedy, bro?
I mean, even giving up their location like their 800 TJ, but nonetheless, it would seem that this is
That's
only
what
the
I'm
beginning
saying,
for
bro.
Lil Speedy. As he would continue to drop music, we would hear him saying his lyrics. In a snippet dropped earlier this week, I'm quick to blow, that's the Jeff in me. Don't bap Anna when you dissing me. Fast as hell, you can't run from me. Monty and Rob went out so sweet. This is a clear example of the influence that Lil Jeff had on the youth of Chicago.
Oh man, you got me rolling with that one, bro. I tried to listen. He just sound like a misled kid. Nah, you funny for that one, brother.
I only hope that Lil Speedy will continue to thrive and stay alive long enough to enjoy the great things that are coming his way.
We don't condone nothing in this educational, informational documentaries. Well, I say they need to be in school. That's what I say. You feel me? So YouTube, you don't even need to get on that with me. You feel me? I learned my lesson, and everything gonna be blurred out. You feel me? Everything gonna be blurred out. You don't gotta worry about me tweaking on my YouTube. You feel me? Stay in school. Hopefully, Lil Speedy, you feel me, make it out the hood with it. You feel me? That's all I can say on that situation, man. If you watch this educational, informational documentary all the way through, I know you messing with another educational, informational documentary. So don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and turn on post notifications so you never miss out on any educational, informational documentaries like this. You feel me? I got another one I gotta do on his page, because you see, bro, the way he make his videos, bro, he be saying they age, having them show switches and shit. I'm like, I can't do that shit on YouTube, bro, folks. He ripping, bro. These badass little kids with all these motherfucking shits. Yeah, I'll down there see what's to it. Gang, you bogus. It's a new Chicago rapper popping up every day. Have y'all heard of Glock Boy Bobo? Now, I ain't gonna act like I don't know about him, because I actually do mess with his music. Out of some of the random rappers that have been popping up lately, he's one of the few I actually been messing with. But I don't really know his story like that. And I'm pretty sure none of y'all know his story. So we finna go see what's going on with him, man. See what I think he locked up. I ain't gonna bet. I think he's locked up. I ain't gonna bet to you. But I don't know, man. He might not be. I don't really keep up with him like that. I do listen to his music.
Glock Boy Bobo is hands down one of the craziest criminals that we have covered on this channel. After getting arrested numerous times under gun charges and others including kidnapping and carjacking, Glock would continue to drop hit after hit, amounting in tens of millions of views. Glock is known to shoot first and ask questions last, after he would gun down his ops to get back for the loss of his fallen members. Glock Boy Bobo would continue to rain havoc in the streets of Chicago until he was recently locked up again and is currently sitting behind bars as
Okay, I guess I was right. I did hear about that. He's still locked up, bro. He crashed out. Yeah, he crashed out. He was tweaking.
As we speak.
All on they it's not out here on my son.
What you say, gang?
Think I'm praying if y'all
Yo.
do this, big.
That's the word, my brother.
Hey, man, check on y'all people, big bro. Man, shut up. I'm in a hot car.
All the coochie for sale. We got all the coochie for sale.
Everything. If y'all got want the next, y'all got to
26-year-old Kentrell Brown is accused of pulling out a gun and forcing the victims back into their homes. In one of the incidents, someone in the house had a gun and there was a shootout.
Tweaking, bro.
Glock Boy Bobo grew up on the south side of Chicago near 49th and Woods. Oddly, his name was derived from two names combined, Glock Boy being self-explanatory as a crash out in Chicago, but Bobo actually was given to him as a baby when he was bow-legged throughout his younger years. Glock remembered growing up in a struggling household, eating noodles and frequently having his utilities turned off. It was at this moment that Glock knew that he had to bring home some money, and
ain't that's like, I feel like, bro, growing up in the city, that's gonna be everybody's story, bro. I ain't gonna bab to you. Anyone that grew up in the hood, bro, that's like the common default storyline that you gonna have at the least. Yeah, you gonna eat noodles a lot, power gonna be out, and that's like one of the default stories. There's a couple default stories of growing up in the hood, and it seems like if you from the hood, you either gonna have one of those like 5 default storylines, you feel me?
the only way that he knew to make fast cash at 11 years old was to steal. Glock would start off stealing bikes around the neighborhood, but this would soon escalate to guns and cars. The first time that Glock would be locked up would be at 11 years old for a burglary, after his fingerprints would be found at the crime scene, which led police directly to his family's house. And if you think that's bad enough, Glock wouldn't actually claim to have jumped off the porch until he was 14 years old in 2012. Not to mention, it was also around this time that Glock would start claiming one.
Bro, nah, bro, you tweaking that. And I don't be mess with spaghetti. I don't be mess with spaghetti, but you tweaking that. You talking about microwavable noodles better than the spaghetti? No.
47 Damonville, which is between 51st, 54th, and 57th, hence the name 147. We can hear Glock talking about the incidents that happened around this time, still in his raps today. Glock talks about his ops, Tyro and Titus, while Tyro was gunned down after a dispute involving a female, and Titus would be beaten so badly that the morgue wouldn't even allow his family to see the body. Glock would continue to rain havoc on his ops throughout his teen years, but it was around 18 years old when he would start to experience some losses himself. After Lil Steve, Glock's best friend, would be gunned down in September 2016. Then the following month, he would be arrested for obstruction of traffic. This pattern would then continue, and he would be arrested again for charges like trespassing, evading police, and aggravated unlawful use of a weapon. It was this final weapons charge that would send Glock to do his first bid in the feds, where he would serve 10 months. While there is plenty footage of Glock behind bars during this stint. However, it was April 2018 when Glock would lose another close friend, Pappy, who we can hear Glock constantly mentioning in his songs today. The loss of Pappy would change his life forever, and following up after Pappy's death, coincidentally, two of Glock's ops would be gunned down that same year, Lil Greg and Jilla. Shortly before this, we can see Jilla and Glock exchange comments on Facebook, saying last night he played with Pap, he caught a headshot. Continuing a life of crime, Glock would then be arrested 3 more times in 2019 with charges like driving on the sidewalk, unregistered firearms, and another felon unlawful use of.
Look what the birdie driving on the sidewalk for. Like, bro, just getting locked up for stuff now, bro. Like, real deal, bro. Talk about driving on the sidewalk, bro.
A firearm with an extended mag loaded with metal-piercing bullets. Glock was out here armed like this was North Vietnam. It was around this time in March 2019 when Glock would drop his first visual alongside his comrade Shada's, titled We Gon' See, which is at about 72,000 views to date. By 2022, Glock had been a well-known name in Chicago, and to solidify that, he would link up with the famous music video filmer Lou Visuals, and together they would create history, dropping over 13 music videos in 6 months, amounting to over 12 million views collectively, including hits like No Diss and Come Get Your Stick Back, which has almost 7 million views alone. Glock Boy is undeniably talented and would continue to keep his foot on the gas. However, Glock just couldn't manage to stay out of the street life, after his ops would be seen on his block, flexing for IG, only to find out that later, they were there at 4 a.m. in the morning, ensuring that nobody would be outside.
Stop claiming this shit on scrap, nigga.
Hey, what they claim, shorty?
They claim they 147. What the fuck? These niggas make up shit. On my son, nigga. Fuck wrong with y'all. All on they shit. Niggas not out here on my son, nigga.
Glock would address this directly shortly after.
What you say, gang? First it was 4 a.m. Now it's 10 a.m. They
Bat. I know 4 a.m. time when I see 4 a.m. It's not that light at, bro. This was not 4 a.m. gang.
Crap, nigga.
Hey, what they claim, shorty?
That's not
They
4
claim
a.m., bro.
147. What the fuck? These niggas make up shit. On my son, nigga.
That's bad. That's bad to the fullest. That's not no 4 a.m., bro. That's why I'm saying, bro. They lie. I'm looking at it like, bro, I know 4 a.m. time when I see one, gang. The sun is no place in the world where the sun finna be up at 4 a.m., gang, like this. The sun don't start coming up till like 6 a.m. Let's start there. Probably like 5 at the most. Like, and it's not gonna be up. It's gonna be, that's like 6:30. 6:37. I ain't gonna back to you, bro. He lying.
Fuck wrong with y'all? All on they shit. Niggas not out here on my son, nigga.
Glock would address this directly shortly after.
What you say, gang? First it was 4 a.m. Now it's 10 a.m.
Back has 4 a.m. looking like 10 a.m. Please explain how it was 4 a.m. and it's 10 a.m. now. And it looked the same. It looked the same. 10 a.m. and 4 a.m. never looked the same at all, bro. He's bapping.
They asked up early. Hey, motherfucker got up early, like, all right, we gonna come over
in
there.
Alaska.
We gonna come at 8 o'clock in the morning. Set your alarm at 3, gang. All y'all set y'all alarm. I know they ain't gonna be out there. At 7, we know they ain't gonna be out there. Don't look there. They like, still sleep. They still sleep. For sure, that's what they did.
Nah, it was early how the birds was chirping when they did it. I say at the earliest, it was probably like 7 a.m. when they slid on their block, bro. At the earliest, that could have been like 7 a.m. I ain't gonna back to you. Real deal, but it ain't nothing earlier than that, bro.
Cause the birds still chirping in their video, but you hear that shit out in the background, gang, like, come now, nigga.
Now, Glock wasn't the only one out here walking down on his ops daily, but the infamous Murdoch would be by Glock's side, and he is rumored to have 10 bodies before he would be gunned down himself in July 2022. PGF would claim his death, while we would see shorties like Fully Chop trolling his death in interviews. Now, it's rumored that Glock had gone out and got his get back saying, quote, "I had to go lay 2 belts that same night." This story would ring through the streets of Chicago and would prompt local media journalist 16 Shot him to sit down with Glock for his first formal interview. In this interview, Glock breaks down all of his cases, spending birthdays behind bars and the federal arrest.
I ain't gonna lie, like my worst moment was just being that bitch, you just thinking about everything that's going on out there, ready to get back.
So was it like holidays and shit you spent in that too?
Yeah.
Was it like every holiday type shit or?
They just wear any hat.
Shit, I done been in that bitch
more. If you like the hat, you wear
holidays and shit.
So how was your overall jail experience? Because I think you went to the fairs and shit too, right?
Yeah.
Would you say that time was easier than the county time, or how was?
For sure. Yeah.
What was different about your case that made them send you to the feds?
Shit, they, I guess my background. That's what they said. It was off my background and shit like that. They seen all gun cases and shit, so they picked that shit off.
Starting off 2023, Glock would be on top of the world at this point and would take to IG to tell his ops, "Do not come to my block tripping."
Motherfucker come through this bitch playing on folks' grave. They're not making it out of here. Think I'm playing? No, that. Think I'm playing?
That clear fruit is bussin'. That was one of the best drinks.
If y'all want to, y'all come through this bitch. See if you make it back.
They guys gonna make it back in the bomb.
Glock would also remind the ops that
I ain't gonna bap to you, bro. That's still like a freaky drink, bro. Like you can't just be up on the camera just putting the clear fruit inside your mouth like that, gang, hold with no hands. Like, you can't just be doing that, talking about you ain't gonna make it down this block. Can't be doing that, gang.
When his homie Murdoch was killed, that he was already up 10 hats.
Before y'all mention Doc, make sure y'all say he ran spot nude. He was up 10 B's by himself before he died, so don't be fooled.
However, throughout this time, Glock would continue to drop heat while putting out 11 more visuals this year, amounting in over 4.7 million views, including his first official debut project titled Started from 54. Glock's talent was undeniable at this point, and to wrap up 2023, he would earn himself a spot on the infamous couch of DJU, where he would talk about his Fed time, of course, but also an incident involving a local local gas station. To kick off 2024, Glock would bless the streets with a deluxe version of Started from 54th and would continue to drop heat with another 13 visuals amounting in over 4.8 million views. Not to mention another project titled Blowski for President. Glock had his foot on the gas since day one. However, outside of music, Glock would seem to have some odd interactions with females when he would be seen getting beat on by his girlfriend, and then shortly after,
folks for the up Blick on her. But why he pulled Blick out his head? I ain't gonna back to you. Shorty did drag him. He did get dragged, bro. I ain't gonna back to you, bro. Hey, if your shorty drag you like that, chat, and you up and Blick on her, bro, it looked like he was probably throwing the Blick over there. I don't know.
He would also be seen in this vlog flexing his 304.
I got something, man. I got the coochie girl outside.
All the coochie for sale. We got all the coochie for sale.
Everything.
And we doing hood.
Oh, no. I ain't buying nothing, shorty. What are you talking about? I ain't finna buy y'all. Boy, y'all is city bops. Ain't nobody finna pay for no city bops. Boy, y'all is over whooping right now. Y'all acting like y'all some Instagram models or something. The females that I see and be like, man, I wish I could see you. I can see a couple females that look like you, shorty. I ain't paying for that.
How much you say for the night? I'm finna do my own vlog. Hold on, 500 for the night.
500?
Y'all got want the night. Y'all got
500? 40? If I did pay 40, that's all 40. You tripping now. I ain't gonna back to you talking about 500.
Y'all know what the fuck going on.
Glock would also be seen trolling the police while driving by.
Hey, man, check on y'all people, big bro. Man, shut up, nigga. I'm in a hot car. Fuck you.
But not long after this moment, in September 2024, he would be arrested yet again with charges like home invasion, carjacking, kidnapping, and 3 counts of armed robbery.
26-year-old Kentrell Brown is accused of pulling out a gun and forcing the victims back into their homes. In one of the incidents, someone in the house had a gun and there was a shootout.
Glock is out here living life like he is in GTA for real, after one of his victims would be armed and the two of them would engage in a shootout. Then if that wasn't bad enough, only 2 days after Glock was arrested, he would lose his close friend Baby Doc, while PGF would claim to have now killed Murdoch and Baby Murdoch. Now at the time of this recording, it would seem that Glock boy Bobo would continue to stay behind.
So PGF got both Murdochs. I know they want to get them
behind bars to this day. Now he's clearly put in the ton of work over the years and deserves to experience the fruits of his labor. However, it does get a bit controversial when you take into consideration some of the people that have become victims to Glock's terror in Chicago. But nonetheless, the music is a byproduct of this lifestyle, and I think we could all agree that the music is what brings us all together at the end of the day.
Talking about the music is what brings us together. I think the music is what tearing them apart. Real deal. Talking about tearing them apart. That's what's real life happening, bro. How a whole bunch of dissing and saying F your homie gonna bring people together, gang. You just saying anything. You real deal just saying anything. The Reddit community, you saying that bringing the Reddit community together? That's the only community that this type of behavior will bring together, bro. I ain't gonna bap to you. Other than that, this just creating more beef. Real deal. But we don't condone nothing inside this educational informational documentary. But watch this all the way through. I know you messing with another educational informational documentary. So don't forget, like, comment, subscribe. What? Turn on post notifications. So you never miss out on any educational information documentaries like this. That's crazy, bro, how they over whooping like that, bro. They over whooping. Talking about this type of behavior. This type of behavior is not accepted. That 40-40. Cause I was just talking about how I don't fuck with hood blogs, and you gonna motherfucking send a fucking hood blog. I should get on your ass, gang. But I do it, bro, just because it's from a different country. Them Chicago hood blogs I despise with a passion. Okay, but since it's a different country, I guess we'll give it a chance, bro. But you know me, bro. I despise hood blogs. It's a member of the UKGDs. Member of the UKGDs. The UK gangbanging, and they making hood vlogs about it. You see, I ain't gonna bap to you. I don't like hood vlogs. I honestly don't. That's why I don't watch them. But I'm gonna give it a chance because you feel me. This is a whole different country, and I'm gonna see if y'all doing something different. If y'all doing the same type of stuff as the Chicago hood vlogs, bro, I'm not watching this never again. I ain't gonna bap to you.
We've just came really just to have a look, just to make sure everything's okay.
There's threads on the ends. We need to know where they are. Let's see. Keep other one, man. We keep other one them.
Dang, that's flying, drone.
Flying. No.
Man's elbow in the elbow.
No, what the? Knew there was about, fam.
Who's turning it up? That's us. Rambo, nice day top.
I seen the shooting, fam. Like, it happened at the shop, fam. I was there.
What are you thinking of Castleville so far?
Don't come here, fam.
What do you think about Castleville?
It's alright, you know.
Yeah? What's the maddest thing you've seen in Castleville?
Shooting, yeah.
What is the maddest thing you've seen in Castleville?
People getting stabbed up.
I saw someone have sex. I don't know.
So,
if you're not from here and see the wrong person at the wrong time, like you can.
Birdie haircut is diabolical, bro. I ain't gonna bap to you. Do the guard.
Get robbed or something like that.
Yeah, what you say? People are getting stained here. Yo,
stain boys.
Stain boys, dude.
Stain round here.
I earn it. Stain boys shit.
Today, I'm here with
Stain boys, man. You know the thing.
Stain boys.
TUI.
And we're exploring the most dangerous hood in Castleville. You know the vibes. Alright. Today, I explored Castleville in Birmingham. I linked up with two local rappers, T-Wiz, also known as Stainboy TY, and Slapper.
Bro, I thought y'all said T-Wiz got unalive, bro. I watched the video and they said T-Wiz got done dirty. This gotta be a different T-Wiz.
Two artists making some serious waves online. Beyond the music, we hit the streets to hear from the people themselves on what they actually think about Castleville. We also went behind the scenes of a music video that captures the heart of the estate. What's the maddest thing you've seen in Castleville?
Shooting, yeah.
Live?
All in the shooting. Yeah.
You seen it?
Yeah.
You seen someone pull out the...
Yeah.
In Castleville?
Yeah.
Damn. How old are you?
It just sound like they just saying yeah to stuff. Yeah! Yeah! Bro, why you just saying yeah? You say, so you didn't see nothing? Yeah! They just gonna say yeah.
11.
11? And you saw all of that?
Yeah.
Raw. Stay safe on the street. Yo, stay safe for people. BMT. What do you think of Castleville?
It's alright, you know. And I moved here in 2020. It wasn't so bad.
It wasn't bad?
Yeah, it wasn't bad. I grew up here.
Yeah.
My life. It's alright. It's alright.
So you wouldn't say Castleville's dangerous?
Not really that dangerous. Obviously, you've got your people in it, but it's not bad. It's alright.
Alright, then shout out to the Ville.
Not really that dangerous. Obviously, you've got your people in it, but it's not bad. It's alright.
Alright, then shout out to the Ville. Get me. Shout out to Castleville. Yo, you're telling me those 11-year-olds saw a shooting? That is all mad, you know. Bro. Obviously, we're in Castleville today. What do you think of Castleville? What's your opinions?
Not the best area, I'll tell you.
What? This is probably the best looking area. Well, I'll give it like top 3 in Brum, you know. I'm not gonna lie.
I ain't gonna lie, it do look nice. I was finna say, like, bro, it do look nice over there, bro. So even the UK person said it looked nice, bro. So don't get mad at me for saying it look nice, because it's crazy. People get mad. You said, hey, hood is nice. What you mean my hood look nice? My fault, gang?
Right, yeah.
Castleville's a beautiful area.
Yeah.
You're waffling, bro.
Bro, you got swimming baths, 3 primary schools, 1 secondary school.
You can't go wrong.
And all of them are terrible.
You're not rating Castleville?
Nah, not even.
What is the maddest thing you've seen in Castleville?
People getting stabbed up.
You've seen it live all?
Yeah.
What the Ross? Raw!
I saw someone have sex. I don't know.
You saw someone do the mad thing?
Yeah.
What?
See, these are.
That's all
I
mad.
ain't involved.
Mate said nothing.
I ain't involved.
So Castleville, you've just everything is certified, isn't it?
For me, Castleville, I don't know what these are on.
Alright. Yo, we're coming up to the fish bar. Didn't take too long to get here, but we're in the Castle of the Vales. And this is their high street. High street I've ever seen in my life. Oh my days.
Well, that's nice.
You've got the big boy electric bike out as well.
Yeah, you know it.
Yeah, naturally. Obviously, what do you think about the Castle of the Vales?
Active place though.
How active? Active in terms of what?
Everything.
It's just active. Would you think Castleville's a dangerous place?
Bro, it seemed like, bro, only the rappers got like deep voices, bro. Cause it's like it seemed like everybody that be like regular, they be like, "Hey, yeah, Mike, hold up, bro. What are you even saying?" Nah, I guess that dude that say big man thing, he got a deep voice. So I guess it's not just the rappers.
Nah, just don't make it dangerous.
It's just active, innit? Say no more, brother. They're saying that they're shooting a music video around this corner. What do you think of the Castle of the Vales?
The Castle of the Vales.
The Vales, we're in the Vale.
It's all right. It's just nothing to do, innit?
What you say? It's just it's boring.
Bro, the white people sound the same as the black people, bro. Real deal, bro. If I didn't see no skin color and I had my eyes closed, I want to know if they was white or black. I don't know. Or is he just talking white? Is he just talking white, or do y'all all just sound the same? Which one is it now? I gotta know.
Yeah,
you're not rating it.
Nothing to do, innit?
You think it's dangerous?
Yeah, kind of. Not that dangerous.
How would you say it's dangerous?
Like, if you're not from here and see the wrong person at the wrong time, like, you could get robbed or something like that. But
Yeah, what you say? People are getting
what's
stained
the
here.
word with it?
Yo.
Stain boys.
Stain boys, dude.
Oh, what is it?
Over there.
Yeah, no, we're gonna go to them now.
No interview.
So what you say? The same boys are actually on the stainage?
Yeah.
Oh my days. Ballied up members coming towards us. Everyone's ballied up. I don't know who's who. He's around there. What you say? Is it active in the Vale? Oh my days.
Slappo.
Damn.
Bro, how is I'm supposed to know it's Slappo? I don't know it's Slappo. It could be a guy just acting like he's Slappo, bro. We need the proof. He gotta take down the mask, bro. On game.
Where's they're round there, yeah?
Nah, they're round here,
Round there, yeah? Come then. Yo, chat to me about Castleville though, man. What's it like in Castleville?
I don't know what to say, fam. It just can get a bit mad.
Bro, why are you blurring out their hands, bro? Do they got the ZK inside their hand? Like, what is the need to be blurred out right now?
You get me, fam?
Mad. The guys were saying, obviously, people are getting stained around here.
Innit? Stain boy shit. You know
That's what I heard. That's what I heard.
You know what I'm saying?
All right then.
What's understood don't need to be said. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, so what we got going on today is TB said, yo, there's a couple music videos going on. You get me?
Music videos.
Slappo's got a video, Starboy.
Okay.
Right now, you get me?
So you guys are on the rap thing as well?
Yeah, come on.
Yeah, I'm on the rap thing as well, man.
All right then. What's the name? What's the name?
What do what is that supposed to mean, bro? It looked like someone had a drink in their hand. That's what I'm asking, because like the blur kind of moved to the side and I'm like, bro got like a drink inside his hand. And then one of them looked like they had a water gun or something. It was like kind of looking colorful. So I'm like, what's the need to blur their hand, bro? It don't look like they got any things to need to be blurred out, to be honest with you.
Yeah. Man's on that, innit? That's
all right then. Proper.
Man's out here, man. Scatty, innit? Obviously, I got something last year as well. You get.
All right. What's the name of that again, bro? So I can.
What does that mean? Their hands are dirty. They I know they ain't walking around with like what's that even supposed to mean, bro? Like, what is your hands being dirty got to do with the cameras, bro? Like, the police can't even do nothing with your hands being dirty. Like, bro, if they don't got your hands, bro, what does that mean, gang? Like, I ain't gonna bap to you like real deal. Like, I understand, like, bro, if you out here committing crimes and stuff, bro, you shouldn't go out here to do a hood vlog with your hands got the whatever you saying if you saying your hands dirty. Like, and even then, bro, like, what is they gonna see with the hands? Like, bro, what? They got nut on their hands. They got nut on their hands. They got saucy hands. Bro, what is saucy hand? Bro, you see, you see, I'm just gonna go on what Ghost said, bro. They just got nut on their hands or something. I don't know.
Last year.
Yeah, so you said, what was it?
What was that called? The Truth. It was called The Truth.
Yeah.
Scatty The Truth, innit?
Okay, and what was that on?
Come out last year, innit, on press play.
Yeah.
You best watch who you're talking to. You don't want to get put in a zoo. If you mention my name, best speak some truth.
Proper things? So what you say, you're going to take this music thing serious?
Broski, like, but this is like,
yeah.
Fucking no, I wouldn't even say serious, innit, but yo, it's just music, innit, but out here, innit.
Where we today, we're in the Vale, you get me?
Come on, man, this is the block, man. This is the front strip, man.
I see it, man, I've seen this in some music videos.
Come on, man.
Show them that. I swear, Triz was here, no?
Yeah, this is where man done the video with Triz on it.
Yeah. Oh. What you saying? T-Wiz.
What you saying? You good?
You see why he got his hands out? I think they just wanted to curl that. It's no reason. They don't need to have their hands blurred out. I'm looking at what's inside their head. It's no reason, bro. Cause I'm pretty sure his hands would be dirty. His hands dirty too. His hands dirty too. And folks inside the camera with his hands out, bro. Y'all just over whooping right now, gang. They trying to be extra.
Call him, man. Localized today, man. What you saying, though?
Yeah, man. You saying, boy, good.
Okay, we're localized. What's going on today? Tell the people what's going on.
Vid shoot going on today, man.
Yeah.
Cause they got that.
So we're live on the Vale today, right?
Yeah.
What you say? You shooting videos today?
Yeah, man.
Yo, just got certified. You get me? Oh, we're on the Vale today. Castle Vale, 35. We're localized. What's it like? What's it like around Castle Vale, man? You get me?
Man, it's chilling, man. It's nice area. You get me?
Yeah, I'm getting good vibes. This is a small ass high street though, but shout out to the high streets. You get me?
Do you think the ops really slide? Like, it don't seem like people slide on the ops during the day out here. Like, real deal. I honestly, personally think I feel pretty safe during the day out here. I ain't gonna bap to you, bro, because there's people riding bikes, walking around, bro. It look like people just enjoying life, real deal. I ain't gonna bap to you. I was expecting, more, crackheads and stuff to be like, crackheads dancing in the video, doing stuff like that. It look like it's pretty civilized people out here, if I'm being honest with you.
Yeah, man. It's a little thing, you get me?
Yeah.
Small area. It's alright though, man. Chilling around here, you get me?
Alright then.
What there? Nah.
Oi,
mate. Man, them rating the chippy or what?
Nah.
Huh? Alright.
You know the vibes.
Hey!
Yo, so what's the tune? What's the tune that's been played now?
No, this look like downtown outside. This don't look like how the people walking around here more. Maybe because it's just like more white people and stuff. Because I associate seeing white people that look actually more put together as it's a nice area. I ain't gonna bap to you. This giving more like downtown YNs going downtown or something. That's what it's really giving, like YNs going downtown. I ain't gonna bap to you.
Now?
DTK.
DTK?
Yeah, man.
And when's it dropping?
Next couple of weeks, man. It's dropping, man.
Alright then, so we're loaded. Alright then, get me. Damn! The wheelie though. On the electric bike, that's 525,000 watts and all of them things there. Electricity. Oh my days. Alright. How big is the veil though, like?
How big's the veil?
Yeah, how big is it?
It's kind of small, bro.
Collabs. You collab with Triz, no?
Triz, man. Triz, you get me. Shout out Triz, big up Triz though.
I mean, DT will be busting in Chicago too if it's like a nice day outside, but for the most part, it'll just be people, people be riding the little electric bikes, it'd be a little, really, I ain't gonna bap to you. I feel like just seeing the Caucasians really threw me off. I ain't gonna bap to you, real deal. Lots of the times, bro, in my eyes, bro, I associate, like if the Caucasians is not like looking like a crackhead, bro, and I see too many Caucasians, I associate it with being a good area. Like I don't see like how those two dudes was looking that was just talking to him. I'll be like, oh yeah, it gotta be a good area, bro. They just standing outside talking. You ain't gonna see those type of white people inside the hood out here, bro, just standing around just talking game. Real deal. That's why I'm like, oh, it gotta be a nice area because I don't see that. If I see that, it's a nice area. Real deal. Most time, if you see a Caucasian that's put together that don't look like he's strung out on drugs, you inside a nice area, gang. Real deal.
For my grafter, for my grafter. Every time that I pressed R2, I sent a man do L3. The way I swung that shetters, man, I got techers, done it like my last name's Lee. If I heard that man's got P, creep in his yard, don't need no key.
But yo, my people, you're getting the insight into the veil, you get me? The real insight.
Oh, yeah.
Make sure you like and subscribe, my people, you know, like that. You get me? You ain't getting no content like this. This is real stuff. Pure,
NPC.
core content. Right now, they're just orchestrating the scene, feeling out for the next shot. Now I'm trying to say, like, Don, what's going on right now?
Literally just trying to figure out how I'm gonna shoot this.
Tactical. Man said BTS behind the BTS, but the actual BTS is BTSing. People, we're leveling up. Get me?
So like stands out as well, and you probably just go
with the black and yellow freaking Jordan 4s on, say no more. You're just watching it.
Yeah.
Alright. So would you say it's racist to assume an area is like a good area because you see white people there? Would you say that's kind of like racist? Because it's like, I ain't gonna bap to you, like real deal, bro. Like, I ain't gonna bap to you, bro. Is that racist or not? Would y'all say that? Because I ain't gonna bap to you. I do be seeing more white people. The more safer I feel, the more less of a threat I feel inside the area. On game, real deal. The more black people I see, the more of a threat I think inside the area. I ain't gonna bap to you.
Shout out to the people. What do you think about Castleville?
Alright.
Do you think it's dangerous?
A bit. Like, you're not from here, innit?
What happens if you're not from here?
Nothing really. If you meet the wrong person, and like, if you get what I'm saying.
What I'm saying, nothing really, but if you meet the wrong person, I guess something will happen to you.
What's the one?
Man, I literally just moving to our next location, innit?
Yeah, where is it?
Literally around the corner, yeah. Actually around. Huh?
Yeah. Yo, T-Wiz, where we at now? Where we at now?
At the flats, you get me?
Where the flats?
Around the bits, you get me? We're just local. Around the corner from the high street, you get me? You know?
Localized.
You wanna find us? Right, yeah.
It's mad.
Like this, yeah. Oh, yeah. Right, yeah.
Where did you shoot that, what was it, New Upload? Where did you shoot that?
Where did man shoot that now?
Was that one of your first ones that you made?
shot that over there. They said they ain't seen no black bandanas. They're lying. That don't make any sense, just put 5 beats on my rams like rammers.
It's because it's different. I ain't gonna back to you, bro, because it's like, I don't even know for real. Like, it's a different area. I feel like I ain't gonna back to you. The only reason why I'm keeping it on for real, because in the UK, I could take them more serious inside a nicer area, because I guess y'all area is more put together. But if I seen this in America, an area looking like this, and Caucasians that's not fried, looking like junkies, scratching their neck, I'm like, hey gang, they bapping. This is a nice, wonderful area. Real deal, bro. I don't see no crackheads, gang. I didn't see not one crackhead yet. But maybe, like I said, the UK is different than America, gang. Like, we got lots of junkies for real. Like, real. Like, I feel like our hoods got too many junkies, bro. Because I ain't going to bap to you. But that's what it is right there. Because it do look kind of nice. It look kind of like, I don't know, though. Because it's certain areas that inside America, people be like, bro, it look nice, but you'll get messed up. But it depends. Like I said, the UK is different, though. Like I feel like y'all got better archetype than us, bro. Y'all actually care about y'all people more than Americans.
Sides.
Them sides?
Me, I'm shot that. You see that the alleyway there? See the writing on the fence? Does that say? What does that say? Stainers.
You see now that right there. You see now this area right here that they showing. Now I'd be like, okay, this looking a little bit more like the hood now. Now we starting to look more like the hood. I don't know if they were other side, but this starting to look more like the hood right here.
Yeah, we can walk. Yo, new scene of the music thing. You get me? Outside, you get me? Outside, live. Yeah. So when it comes to your music videos, just like there and then, whatever really comes to mind. Man, them link up, bro. Freestyle it, bro. You get me? Alright then. Freestyle it, whatever vibe the video is. Yo, I think mans are trying to get inside here, you know. What's it called? The Lock and Craft. Yo, chat to me more about that Triz collab though. How did that come about, bro?
What did he just say? I don't know what he just said. I can't even pronounce that unspoken word.
Bro, that one was just fucking, I don't even know. You know, how did that one even come about, bro? He just shouted me, innit? He just shouted me, bro. Like, man, know my man, innit? Yeah. Man, just found him. Man, just see him about and that.
Ghost, don't they sound like they speaking Spanish right now? They sound like they speaking Spanish real deal, bro. He said, gang, he too deep in the UK trenches for me, bro. I can't understand that at all, gang.
You get me in the studio and that. Okay, so naturally just happened. Yeah.
When you like pan the camera away there and stuff.
Oh.
That's what I did, remember?
Yeah, you did.
You might go fast.
Not about that. Currently in Castle Vale, and they're doing a music video. Raw. You know when he says studio sessions with Triz, or do you bump into him in the studio or not? Nah. Man, see him about in the studio. You get me? Okay. Bump into man in the studio. You get me? Yeah. Was it a thing where like you just saw your music rate?
Bro, I don't know what they be saying, but I can understand Birdie that's doing the interview more, but the people that got the ski mask on, I can't really understand them people. I ain't going back to you.
Your music, you rate his music, and he said, "Yo, let's just do a little collab thing." Not even, bro. It's a natural, bro. I can't even remember, to be honest, bro. It was a minute ago still. I can't even remember, bro. It was a minute ago still. Obviously, man know my man. He knows a man. Yeah. You get me? Fuck to them. All right then. Fuck to them, man. You get me? It's one of them ones, bro.
We don't speak this type of English, gang. This is a different type of English right here. I ain't gonna back to you, bro. He was not speaking like something. All the words that he was saying was not English. Real deal. He was saying some other stuff.
Get me? No, yo, what do you think of Castle Vale, man?
Castle Vale, it's a dangerous place, you know.
Why do you think it's dangerous?
Because of all the gangs and that.
Yeah. The gangs?
Yeah, mostly the gangs.
What gangs are there in Castle Vale?
You got Stain Boys and then you got some youngers and that.
Yeah. Do you feel safe in the area though?
Yeah, I know all the olders in it, so.
Is Bell trying to act like tough? Bell trying to. I think he trying to act like he a part of the members. He with the members.
Yeah. What's the maddest thing you've seen in Castle Vale?
I seen the shooting, fam. Like it happened at the shop, fam. I was there.
You saw a shooting live?
Oh, that's mad.
Well, make sure you're staying safe.
Always.
All right, then you get me. All right, give me my all right.
All right. I can't do it.
Close enough, man. Get me close enough. We're in Castle Vale right now, and we're documenting Castle Vale's dangerous night. It's mad. What do you think about Castle Vale?
It's all right, you know.
Yeah.
Like I love it. It's my community. It's where I grew up.
What do you think about like these guys making music?
I can see why the neighbours might be pissed off, but
yeah,
it's art. It's good for them.
Yeah.
Like, just be conscious what you're talking about, though, because obviously
100%.
The feds have upped their game now. They're listening to lyrics and locking people up off their own songs. So be careful.
Yeah, true, exactly that. But yeah, what's your name, brother?
Lee.
Lee. Have a beautiful.
You see, and this what threw me off with the UK right here. Why do he live in this area? Why do he live in this area? Like, this what be throwing me off with the UK gang. Like I guess this just what diversity look like. I guess this what the product of not being segregated as much. Because I'm not understanding. I ain't gonna bap to you.
Let's keep the noise down after 10 o'clock. I got a baby.
Keep the noise down. Keep it complacent. You know the vibes.
Obviously, we're in the scene 2. Dom is setting up the camera. You get me? You want to see what's going on?
No, bro, I am not rage baiting, bro. You would not see, like, bro, like, you gotta understand, gang. You ain't gonna real life see no Caucasians that's like look civilized in the hood, bro. You're not gonna see it, bro. That actually live in the hood, bro. 9 times out of 10, you're not gonna see no Caucasian that look civilized. I can't even think about a Caucasian that looks civilized living in the hood. Of course, you will see him out there. You feel me? Probably doing something, some work, some construction work. But to actually live in the hood, out there walking a dog and all that, you ain't gonna see that, gang. I'm not gonna see nobody looking like that over east walking a dog. Real deal. You not gonna see that, gang. They not gonna live over there. Now you will see probably some people riding their bikes doing their marathon and stuff, but you're not gonna see someone like him living inside the hood, bro. It's not been no rage, but it's just like the truth. Real deal, bro.
BMT, mate, we need freaking heaters. It's mad. What are you thinking of Castleville so far?
Don't come here, fam. It's the ghetto, bro. We've had like 3 kickoffs, and how long? A couple hours, fam.
Bro. It's not, I mean, not too, it looks good. But what are you saying? Hassa?
And you got man them getting pressured by their own people where they live.
Yeah, tell them what this happened.
Bro, you see, y'all confusing me that. Is this the most dangerous hood in the UK, bro? Or is it not, bro? Because the title, I took it as, I thought this is the most dangerous hood. That's why I'm confused right now. I'm interpreting this as supposed to be the most dangerous hood. So it's like, this is like messing up my head right now because the title say most dangerous hood. So I'm like, oh, this y'all most dangerous hood, and folks walking around with his dog. The kid said, oh, no, it's pretty okay. I'm like, I don't know, bro. I'm a little confused right now, but this being the most dangerous hood.
Tell them what just happened.
Imagine the youth just came through. My man lives here. He lived right next to his house. He's getting pressured.
It's not so mad. He's walked up. One of these when I pressured him, like, rough.
Yeah, luckily, obviously, everything's calm now. He's okay. Safe in his yard, innit? But it's just avoidable. You get me?
Avoidable. Yo, kids, stay inside. You get me?
Yeah. If you want to come to Birmingham, move Sutton, Coalfield, Kingston, places like that. You get me? Don't come Castleville.
Or just stay in the yard.
Yeah. Or just stay in the yard, but then.
Alright. Tom's going off right now, though.
Alright.
Who's turning it up? That's us. Rambo, nice day talk. The virgins, they got tens of dust. Back won't stop, I'll give it up a push. Get to the bud. Will you take that? That's how I feel, Rambo. The case makes someone.
Dual music videos and all of them things there. That's what's happening right now.
They said this is the most dangerous suburb.
Oh, noise complaint. I'm filming a YouTube video. I'm just like documenting the area. And then he's doing like a music video.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I think it's just they've seen a group, so I think they've just called. Obviously, it's not.
Oh, yeah. Now, probably.
Neil. Neil. I don't know, bro. I was just saying because she's British. She British. But I don't know. I never even did nothing with a Caucasian, so I don't really know. Like, maybe y'all consider her bad inside the Caucasian world. That's why I've been like, yeah, I don't know.
Like a noise, probably the
Yeah, I
neighbours.
think like noise complaint or something.
Yeah.
So we've just came really just to have a look, just to make sure everything's okay.
Yeah.
See, everything seems fine.
Yeah, everything's calm. It's just filming, really. Alright.
Get one, but I've got nothing to do with it.
2025, you know.
No, what it is, keep it up high, bro, because you don't want them to fucking slap that somewhere in the middle. Let them know.
What you say? What you say? What? So you got the drones? Oh, yo.
Feds on the bits. There's feds on the ends. We need to know where they are. Let's see them.
So you got the drones out. So what you say? You got the drone for the federale keep watch?
Keep watch, you get me?
Oh
Trying to keep other one man, we keep other one them. We know what they're about, you get me?
So you just cut this and you just learn how to use it. Raggle. Oh,
She sound like you changed your
futuristic
mind.
2025 business.
You get me?
Live in where? Castleville? What is going on, fam?
Home point updated.
Huh?
This is they spying.
You get me?
Well, we got some peeping toms. What is going on right now? Talking about spying.
Yo, what the
Fly. You find them, you get me? Go find them.
Yo, is this what's going on now? Yeah.
I trying to pre-man somewhere, fam.
Oh, yeah. See that? From the back angle.
Where they at? Where's the feds?
Man.
In front of you, bro. Look, there they are, you get me? See, look.
Well, you can see them.
Right there. Think man don't know, fam. Huh?
Look at them dudes.
Think man don't know.
Man's elbow in the elbow.
You are
Right on top of
Bro, what is they looking at?
Look at them.
No, what the fuck?
Knew those about, fam. Knew those about, fam. Hold on, it's disconnected.
Nah, they hacked it, fam.
Oh, it ain't gonna go. Come back here.
It, fam.
Yo.
Try and pull up on man, you get.
Man said the Jones coming back. That's a good investment still.
Pull up on man. How long is the flight? Follow them, man.
Joan in the hood, no lies. Hey, see it though. What the?
Why y'all call the police the feds? The feds is not the police. On game. You feel me? The feds, those like routine patrol officers. Like that's the police, gang.
The frick. Then it just know what is this, like a reference point or something?
No. We're ready to go, man. Just fold that up and pocket that, you get me?
Me.
Him turn the camera red when the thing turn red. Out of nowhere.
Yo, my people, that's the end of the video. You get me? Like, subscribe, and all.
Bro, what do you mean, bro? The feds is federal agents, bro. The feds is federal agents, gang. Police and federal and the federal agents is different, bro. On game. The feds is not finna just be patrolling the area like that, bro. Just routine patrolling, pulling up for noise complaints. Real deal, the police pulled up for noise complaints because they was doing the music video. The feds don't do that on game. If y'all feds doing that, that ain't the feds, bro. Real deal. The feds don't do that, bro. That's what police do on game. I don't know why y'all calling them the feds, bro. The feds, bro, you better put respect on the feds, gang. The feds is not doing no stuff like that, bro. On game. The feds is not doing no stuff like that, doing no patrol, pulling up to some people doing a music video. The feds ain't coming till something serious. They only coming for when they finna take down the whole gang. That's when the feds getting involved. You feel me? Yeah, the feds and the police is regular. The police is what you're gonna see every day on the streets, just driving around, arresting people, doing like, that's just the police. The feds is the people like, those the people that be like Ghost said, doing the Ricos and stuff, like they be doing the gang sweeps and all that. You feel me? You ain't gonna see no feds and all that. They doing gang sweeps, taking stuff down. The police just the people that handle just regular city stuff. They taking down real gang leaders. Like the feds really going for the gang leaders and all that, trying to take down the whole operation. They ain't just really, you know. But we don't condone nothing inside this educational, informational documentary. But if you watched it all the way through, I know you messing with another educational informational documentary. So don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, turn on post notifications so you never miss out on any educational informational documentaries like this on game. Yeah, if the feds get involved, bro, I ain't gonna cap to you. If the feds pulled up on them, the hood vlog would have been over with. Let's start there. The feds would have pulled up on them, the hood vlog would have been over with. It ain't no, oh yeah, we gonna go. No, it's over with, gang. They in jail. I ain't gonna back to you. They gonna be in jail. On YouTube, nah, the feds would have, bro. Nah, the feds would have, bro. Yeah, the feds would have, bro. No, Serge, you don't understand, Serge. If the feds pull up on you, they pulling up on you to take you to jail. They not pulling up. They know what you did, and they taking you to jail. That's what the feds pulling up for. You feel me? It ain't none of they not. They know what you did. They ain't gonna back to you. All right, bro. I guess y'all don't got the same type of feds in the UK, I guess, bro. I guess y'all don't, bro. The feds is who you don't play with, gang. The feds is who you don't play with. Bro, I ain't gonna back to you. But you see, with the red one, the feds deal with people like Red One. Red One Tahim, those are the type of people they deal with, bro. They deal with cases like that, those type of situations. On game. The feds coming to arrest. Bro, the feds know more than the police. The feds is gonna, bro, the feds come through, way higher chance you're gonna go to jail. Way higher chance you're gonna go to jail than a regular just, you feel me? I ain't gonna back to you. They deal with Diddy and DDG. Nah, the feds deal with like people like Larry Hoover, Big Meech, people like them. That's who the feds deal. People like El Chapo. That's who the feds deal with. Way bigger levels than any of these UK people. They deal like Red One top. The feds, bro. And if they was coming through, bro, they over with, gang. These is little fries to them, bro. To the feds, the feds is not even worried about these guys 9 times out of 10, bro. Let's be real, bro. The feds is not pulling up on them. And if they was, they going to jail. The feds is not worried about them, bro. The feds is worried about the kingpins out there. The people that's real life moving weight, real life. They ain't worried about y'all rappers, gang. I ain't gonna back to you. Bro, you overestimating these. Bro, do you not know y'all got real criminals in the UK, bro? What the fuck? I ain't gonna capture you. I know for a fact these is not y'all real criminals, bro. No, like, I know for a fact. On gang, I thought you was thinking, boy, I be like, boy, these is not y'all real criminals for real, bro. If you think these y'all biggest criminals, you was crazy, gang. The feds, boy, they got way bigger shit to worry about inside the UK than these niggas making a hood vlog. I ain't gonna bap to you. They would not be pulling up on these niggas unless they taking them to jail. I don't think Central C doing anything for real. Central C might, I mean, the feds damn near hit Central C if he be giving his hood that rap money. Folks be giving that hood the rap money, be buying them shit. The feds most definitely get on his ass. I ain't gonna bap to you. If you want, because that's the reason why the feds would get on them rap. That's really why they be getting on them rappers' asses for real. The rappers don't be doing shit. The rappers get rich and start funding their hood. The feds gonna get on your ass. That's why that's the only way the feds would get on Central C ass, bro. Real deal. If Central C start just getting stuff for the hood. Outside of that, bro, the feds ain't gonna be worried about the top gunner Central C. Yeah, sure. S1 afterward. Yeah, then with S1. Man, that's crazy. The feds, they looking for little baby. They ain't gonna bet to you. All them rappers that want to be giving money to them operations, that's off the bat. Rico, y'all putting millions of dollars into the shit. They gonna say, oh yeah, this nigga the gang leader. Putting funding an organization, a crime organization. Them rappers damn they haven't even did shit. They just, man, I'm just putting on for the hood. Alright. Nah, the rappers ain't gon' the rappers don't be big. But the reason why the rappers even be getting like lots of them Fed cases is just because once you get money, bro, and you start sending all that shit to the hood, bro, then the feds just gonna get on your ass, bro. But real life, bro, that's really what the rappers really be having the Fed. We really look at the Fed cases, bro. Most of them rappers just be paying niggas. Paying niggas hella money, bro. If they didn't, I ain't gonna cap to you, bro. I don't think motherfucking, boy, shit, the cartel damn near the feds on game. At this point, the cartel is the feds in New Mexico, bro. ABYB. Sorry, bro. It was just a joke, bro. It was just a joke saying that the cartel runs stuff over there. You know, just a little joke. Basically implying that the feds run Mexico. Basically saying cartels run Mexico. Just a joke. Oh my gosh. NBA Youngboy? Shit. That's what you talking about? Shit, I'm talking about with them being the feds, bro. But they run it for sure. But that's why me saying they basically the feds implying that the cartel run Mexico. That was just me implying that. Yeah. On gang. They do get away with it. Cartel run USA. Alright, boy, the cartel don't run USA, boy. Cartel, boy, don't want to play with America, gang. Real deal, bro. The cartel's really lucky that America don't get involved, bro. If you real life think about it, gang, bro. You think Donald Trump couldn't stop the cartel? Y'all think Donald Trump couldn't stop the cartel? Bro, the U.S. military is destroying them, gang. Boy, the U.S. military, boy, they would kabooey everything. That's why they just gonna take out everything, bro. Just all that just gonna be gone, bro. On game, real deal. The only reason you gotta understand, the only reason why America don't really like destroy the cartels is just for like I guess because people they don't want it's a bad look, bro. Lots of people just don't want people to just cut through and just get you, because lots of innocent people gonna get messed up when they come through, mess up the cartel. Innocent people gonna get messed up too, and that's the whole thing. It never been like no problem to really like come on now. America never really had a problem. It's just the political aspect and the moral aspect. It's really all about morals, bro. Because if people get the morals out the way, bro, the cartel would have been over with, gang. Let's be real, bro. Ain't no cartel terrorist group standing a chance against America, bro. We let them do that, bro. Because we let them countries do what they want. Let them countries run how they want, bro, gang. America would. Real, just like with the gangs over here. America let these gangs do that just because morally they don't want to do nothing. Boy, America could shut down all these gangs in America. Boy, what? They allowing this. Just like they allowing the cartel and they allow all these gang members, bro. They send, well, come on now, bro. Come on now. America just like that cartel stuff because they probably be doing some corrupt stuff with them. They probably got some corrupt stuff going on behind the scenes. You feel me? But yeah, man. That shit, bro. I mean, saying America and them, they just be allowing all that shit, bro. Real deal. But that's also a good thing too, because if America went through and did that, bro, that would like open up the doors for them to be able to stop and do more shit. And I feel like if America stop the cartel, they're gonna try to take over Mexico. If they did, I feel like that's the whole reason why they don't want America to step in, because America will come clean that up. But if America come clean that up, bro, they gonna take over Mexico. On gang, real deal. I ain't gonna back to you. That's how that goes. America come clean up Mexico, bro, they taking over Mexico. Bro, I ain't gonna back to you, bro. I don't know what the fuck shit. Donald Trump cool with that other dude, that other president. Bro, America when it collapse, bro. America when it collapse, gang, boy. Boy, you hell no, gang. Shit. America put in work in the field. That deportation going. Oh, we're sending all them people away? Bro, I ain't gonna gap to you, bro. That deportation stuff, Donald Trump literally running court. He got court cases right now, bro, because he illegally deported some people on game. He just been sending people. Out on game, just like that. Just send them out. One of them been sending out the wrong people. The federal judges, now he ain't going to court. The federal judges like blocking his stuff though. They blocking his stuff because Donald Trump, he basically trying to motherfucking turn all that shit. He just sending niggas. Some people say he sending the wrong people. Some people said they was legal. Shit. They said that. They said he could have. Bro, I ain't gonna bap to you. Some of those people that he sent away, they did say was legal. I ain't gonna bap to you. Like he just sending people. Serge laughing. Serge like that shit funny as hell. Yeah, he been sending anyone, bro. I remember when he did it, he sent them back on the plane, bro. Man, I think a judge requested for them to turn the plane around. Donald Trump told them to keep the plane going on game. Dang. Well, yeah, I ain't gonna back to you. ICE been going up to the schools and all. Real deal. ICE been pulling up to the schools. ICE pulled up to my little sister's school. But the thing is, we live in Illinois. Illinois, they've been going against ICE. Okay, like out here in Illinois, they've been tweaking with ICE. Real deal. The schools and all, they not letting ICE come into schools. Okay, they even sent the email to my mama. They be like, bro, we is not letting ICE come through this bitch. Y'all don't gotta worry about y'all kids getting took on game. They is not sliding on game. They is not letting ICE through that bitch, bro. Illinois, that's why they ain't been getting mad at Illinois and Chicago and shit, because Chicago, they kind of like protecting the immigrants and shit. Some people is mad at that though, like real deal. The immigration shit is kind of bad. Like, there's more people outside, bro. Boy, real deal, gang. Yeah, that's what the Republicans, bro. Real life, bro. Motherfucking the Democratic states, they ain't going. The Democratic states, boy, they ass beefing. They beefing over that shit. Trump trying to make America white again. Shit. You know. You know it. Shit. Donald Trump trying to make America white again. I ain't gonna back. Donald Trump, motherfucking Donald Trump is a racist. I've been like real deal, bro, but everybody kind of know Donald Trump is a racist, bro. But I feel like lots of them be racist. Like real deal, I feel like lots of them be racist and shit. And that's why I be messing with Donald Trump sometimes, because it's like real deal. Motherfucking. I just found the random UK page, bro. Crazy. I just found the random UK page talking about Twin S and Twin H, the most terrifying rappers in UK drill. This nigga only got 2 videos. On gang, it's crazy, bro. This shit popped up on my shit, bro. This nigga got 1,000 views. 4.9. Hey, on the other one. I only mess with Trump. Boy, I only mess with Trump because he want to help me keep more money. Real deal. Trump, you take out less taxes. But it depends on the situation. Hell no. Shit did not get cheaper, bro. Shit getting more expensive, bro. Real deal, bro. Real deal, gang. Shit getting more expensive, bro. Really. I was just tweaking with someone from Canada, bro. They asked, he said I had tape on my glasses, bro. I cooked his ass, bro. The nigga motherfucking showed his little apartment. That shit is a 1-bedroom downtown. I'm like, nigga, you trying to flex a 1-bedroom downtown and that bitch is only $1,400 a month in USD. Nigga, but I'm working to get my life together. Bitch, why you inside my comments then? Why you working to get your life together? I'll be like, nigga, you flexing like you motherfucking, boy, you in America, your ass will be broke, gang. Trying to tell him, bro. Niggas over here try to flex on. I'll be like, boy, your ass will be broke. We in 2 different worlds right now, gang. Shit. I looked at the rent. Bro. And motherfucking, the nigga shit was $2,000. I said, how much 2,000 Canada in USD? That shit is equivalent to 1,400 in American money. So it's like, bro, that nigga's down there paying you American money. That shit was like 1,400, bro. I'm like, nigga, you not even paying that much, gang. In America, paying 1,400. First of all, if he was in America, he would not be downtown on gang, bro. That's why I'm trying to tell niggas, bro. It's levels, especially in America, bro. I'm like, you, boy, it's way more harder for you to motherfucking actually have shit in America. Like, I ain't gonna cap to you. Interest high, all types of shit. Gonna build a casino. You real life finna build a casino? Or you bapping? Or you bapping, brother? Oh, gang. Living it up. Yeah, living it up. Since you see, ain't leaving no trace. So you finna get some meme coins. Man, bro, they be getting mad at them YouTube niggas for promoting that shit, but like, that shit. But y'all ass be getting. What up with it? Dang. Motherfucking night. Who's checking? What's the legal problem? Boy, if it's legal money, then it's legal money. But, nigga. You said it's 5:10 a.m. Damn. Yeah, casino money be legal money. Living it up. Living it up. Okay. I'm gonna be on regular live tomorrow. I just want to do a little video on the thing. I'm on Twitch. Oh yeah, I remember you on game. That's always. Living it up. Living it up. Yeah. Whatever you name. Alright. Be smooth. And chat is 11. I'm gonna be on live early tomorrow. I fell asleep on live last time, gang. That shit was wild. Alright, good night. Give you some money. You gotta go hit a lick. Bro, go hit a lick. Okay? Take that lick, take that risk, get that reward. That's what Ghost said. See, Ghost, he gonna take it. He gonna go at your hat. Let it up. Let it up. Yeah. You gonna go catch your hat, bro? And Surge's finna go catch a hat. On gang, he needs some money on. So he finna go pop out, do someone wrong, do him dirty, hit a lick, spin the block. You know. Yeah, bro. He finna go crash. That's what I need to do. Before I hop off live, I gotta do a little bit of this. I gotta go to sleep so I can get back on track. Because I want to have energy. So I don't want to fall asleep. If Otto ain't wake me up, bro, I would have been asleep, bro. I was like, damn, I really was asleep. Hey, man. Nah, I'm finna do like a little 20 minutes of this video, you feel me? Of this Trap Reezy that we started. That we started this, or that top 5, top driller, top savage, top shooter. Okay. We said Felice Johnson. Freakazoid, bro. Folks be so freaky. Last time I reacted to folks, he what? I, my brother. Please, Johnson destroyed my computer last time. Top 5 is the biggest goofy or the biggest shooter. I don't know which one he is, you feel me? Because some people say he a goofy, some people say he is savage. Now, we got to figure out the truth. And the only way to figure out the truth is by watching the Trap Weezy video.
7 days to take your chain. I promise you a chain. You want a cookie? 7 days. Do it. Do you want to do this? 7 days. Count everybody watching this. 7 days, Snoopy's not going to have his chain.
Someone went and got my pendant, man. They got my.
Okay, I think he might be the biggest gangster in Toronto after seeing this, bro. He said he was gonna take someone's chain. A couple days later, guess what? Look at he looking. I think he really about the lifestyle he rap about.
My brother's pendant.
Okay.
Top 5's antics would put him on the radar of one of the biggest media personalities in the American hip-hop scene, DJ Academics, who would begin to invite Top 5 onto his streams, introducing him to the streaming world for the first time and publicly labeling him the Demon of Toronto.
But if y'all don't know people, we here with Top 5, one of Toronto's finest. You got any? Are you the king of Toronto? You know?
I run Toronto. They know this.
Yo, Chroma says she the first lady, so we gotta find.
He really run Toronto. You see, y'all lucky I'm not on YouTube live stream right now because I asked the people from Canada, do he really run it? I ain't gonna bap to you. We don't got no general or nothing up in here to vouch for him.
Find out who's a king.
First lady to get battery. He talking about. He need first lady.
First
What's wrong with you? Yo, man. Yo, you gotta live in Toronto to know what's going on. What the
This would lead to many wild moments, like chaos erupting when Top 5 would end up on the stream with one of his biggest rivals, 17 Doovie, which would lead to both of them going back and forth, dissing each other's dead friends.
Fam, tell the world how JJ got packed.
Tell them how your brother got packed.
That's 2017. You know what's up with that.
He said that's 2017, bro. Don't bring that up no more. That's old news, gang. We talking about new stuff now. I mean, I feel him, bro. I feel him. If he brought up a new situation and he bring up an old situation, I'm gonna be like, bro, get over it. We already know y'all was talking about this since like back then, bro. Did you get a new person in this though? That's the real question.
Yo.
You know what's up with that? You know what's up with that?
Yo.
What's up with JJ?
Yo, do you want me to talk on? Yo, you're a snitch. I'm not even gonna talk on this.
But unfortunately,
said,
despite
folks,
the
you a
increasing
snitch.
fame online, Top 5 wouldn't be able to stay off the streets. And finally, in 2021, an incident would take place that would get him in so much trouble that he would end up doing the race too and leaving the whole of Canada behind.
Did the race like TK? Skirt off. Do the race.
On January the 31st, 2021, 20-year-old accounting student Hashim Omar Hashi returned home to his Falstaff Avenue apartment after dinner. As he was about to enter the underground parking garage at 40 Falstaff Avenue, another vehicle would appear from behind, and a gunman would quickly sprint to Hashi's passenger side window and fire 14 shots, before sprinting back to the passenger seat of the getaway car as it sped off. After the murder, police would stress that Hashi had no gang ties, and his only crime was living in the building claimed by the 234 gang. But the murder allegedly followed only hours after Falstaff rapper 9 had posted a Shoppers Drug Mart bag on Instagram, an obvious taunt towards the death of Top 5's brother Foolish. In February 2021, police would strike and arrest 2 people, including none other than Top 5, charging him with accessory to murder.
2 Toronto men are facing charges after a man was shot and killed in a parking garage late last month. 24-year-old Emmanuel Misa and 22-year-old Hassan Ali were arrested over the weekend and charged with accessory to murder after the fact. Ali is also facing several drug offenses.
He was first released on $70,000 bail, but things would soon turn much worse for Top 5, as his charges were suddenly upgraded to first-degree murder, causing him to cut off his ankle monitor and go on the run. Following his successful escape, Top 5 would continuously post on social media, mocking the Canadian authorities, increasing his significant notoriety at home and abroad.
The artist has been connecting with fans on social media. There's just one problem. He's also on the run, wanted for murder.
CTV's John Woodward reports the justice system had him in custody, but despite warning signs, let him go anyway.
Toronto!
That appears to be Top 5 speaking out on a live stream.
You see, he gonna be the reason why they stop giving people bonds, bro. Because you see, you messing it up for all the other people who just want to be out on bond and just fight the case while being a free man. But then they gonna think about what you did, and they probably ain't gonna. Some people probably ain't gonna get a bond just because what you did, Top 5. They're gonna be like, man, they might do what Top 5 did.
Streaming Instagram video over the weekend. That's despite under his real name, Hassan Ali, he's wanted for the first-degree murder of 23-year-old Hashim Omar Hashi, a student gunned down as he pulled into this parking garage. Ali's viewers tell him he's a fugitive. One asking, isn't Top 5 on the run for a body? The rapper seems to talk back.
The only run I know is the trend run.
Another asks, aren't you on the run?
Like, I ain't do shit. Everybody know I ain't do shit, but save that for God.
He would tell his followers that he was willing to come out of hiding for a sit-down with the mayor of Toronto before announcing that he himself actually runs Toronto.
Yo, you guys want to link up? Call John Tory and tell him I want to have a f***ing sit-down for f***ing 30 minutes. I want to spit my facts, and he spits his facts. I run Toronto. You f***ing goof.
Top 5's escape from justice was now making front-page news in Canada as he flaunted his fugitive status, telling fans that only God knows where he is.
You guys want to know where I am? Only God knows. Only John knows.
He would even drop new music, like the song Movie, which would be released together with an actual music video, as well as meeting up with famous rappers like the LA legend Draco the Ruler.
Draco, what are we smoking on? Some flex.
But then, after being on the run for almost half a year, Top 5's race would suddenly come to an end shortly after he'd linked up with Bobby Shmurda in Los Angeles.
Tell him what time it is. GG, Toronto, stand the f*** up. Shmurda on the set, know what it is. What time is it?
You see, Bobby Shmurda gave him bad luck because he be with that freakily gigolo stuff.
Hold on, what time is it? It's like 6:20. Still trapping out.
Witnesses would film an army of police swarming the scene, and legal documents would later reveal that the Los Angeles Police Department had tracked Top 5's fugitive spree through social media posts, placing him in the LA area where he was allegedly linked.
You see? All that for cool points. You feel me? Honestly, I feel Top 5 knew he was going to go to jail, and the only reason why he went on the run is because he just wanted to get more cool points and validation for what he did. Because it's like, bro, why would you go to LA and make all these posts like, hey, go back to you going on the run, bro? You need to go inside the most unknown, unthought about state. Everybody be in LA, bro. You know you gonna get found out there. I ain't gonna back to you.
Linked to another individual wanted in a separate murder investigation, this digital breadcrumb trail leading to his eventual capture. Unsealed extradition documents would also reveal Top 5's alleged motives for the murder of Hashim Omar Hashi. According to the documents, authorities identified Top 5 as a high-ranking member of a violent Canadian street gang, the GGG, alleging that he had murdered Hashi because he had happened to live in the rival gang's turf and that he'd been mistaken for Top 5's brother's killer, and that Top 5 was not shy about speaking on his aims of getting revenge for his brother's death on social media, with one such post made only 3 days before the murder of Hashi. Meanwhile, his fate hinged on preliminary hearings to determine admissible evidence and prove the Crown's theory that on the night of the murder, a 3-man crew had spun the 40 Falstaff Avenue, with the shooter exiting from the front passenger seat while a driver navigated, and a 3rd man, allegedly Top 5, sat in the back seat orchestrating the hit. The Crown acknowledged that there was no evidence that Top 5 and the victim knew each other, but they still argued that this was a gangland execution and that Hashi died solely for living on rival turf. To prove this, the Crown presented 3 categories of evidence. I
ain't gonna back to you. You see, and this is why someone said Top 5 was a goofy, and now I'm understanding. They said Top 5 didn't even really catch a body for real. He unalived an innocent person. Bro, what you mean? Because I was trying to say Top 5 was the top savage, and they said, hey, he a top savage, unaliving innocent people. There's someone from Canada that said this in the comments. I forget who said it though, and now I understand why they said that, bro. That really is like goofy behavior if he unalived someone just for living over there, bro. Like, come on, bro. That's real life bogus, bro. What if he couldn't afford to go nowhere else, bro?
Videos and social media posts from Top 5 to prove that he was a member of GGG, expert testimony from Toronto Police Sergeant Jason Hammond on gang dynamics to understand gang evidence and give context to events surrounding the murder, and an intercepted jailhouse phone call where Top 5 discussed song lyrics that the Crown considered to be a coded confession. This was a strategy reminiscent of Young Thug's YSL RICO trial that also relied heavily on lyrics, social media posts, and music videos as some of the key evidence, with the Crown even mentioning DJ Academics' 3.5-hour-long interview with Top 5 as evidence. This interview included Top 5 speaking about the infamous GGG members like Flipper and Century, as well as mentioning being part of their gang and bragging about their firearms.
To me, brother.
Flipper.
But
that was my big dog. They just arrested him for 2 bodies.
What?
Yo, what up, my boy?
They freed up his little bro. His little bro's is part of GGG. He just beat a body.
Wait, what's GGG?
Go get him, gang.
Go get him, gang. All right. So y'all are the top shotters when it comes to Toronto.
We're equipped. We're like the army. We're like the military.
So the
Man, academics just be having them snitch on themselves. Man, academics know what he doing. He's like, yeah, snitch on yourself so I can get these views.
GG's was on the scene.
But the Crown also conceded that Top 5 likely did a lot of lying, like he also claimed that Megan Thee
How come you ain't say Top 5 is a real one? What about Top 5? Is he a real one or nah?
Stallion wanted to sleep with him, that he shoots people for Drake, that he was going to travel to Dubai the following week to enjoy some top-level ladies of the night, and that he drives a Porsche.
Meg wants to f me. I'm Drake's shooter. I understand people want to kill me, but I'm going to Dubai next week. I'm about to f some out there. You know what I mean?
Jeez. Why they try to play you?
I drive a Porsche 2021.
The cracks in the case would emerge early. The judge would bar all lyrics and social media posts highlighting Top 5's gang ties, ruling them as irrelevant since the victim wasn't in a gang himself. Allowing it, the court argued, would bias jurors against Top 5's character rather than the facts. And without the gang context, Sergeant Hammond's expert testimony was also scrapped, with only the intercepted jailhouse phone call surviving the purge. With the gang evidence scrapped, all that was left was this call and Top 5's movements leading up to the murder. According to the Crown, on the day of the murder at 12:47 p.m., security cameras captured Top 5 stepping into an elevator on the 14th floor at an apartment building on Toronto's Northtown Way apartments. He was wearing a grey tracksuit, hood up, with a distinct diagonal black stripe running from waist to knee on his right thigh, and logos on the chest and hip, as well as black shoes with white trim. He exited the lobby, and by 1:06 p.m., he entered into a grey Mercedes, with the Crown identifying a man named Emmanuel Misa as a potential driver. The Mercedes returned to the building almost 2 hours later at 2:41 p.m. as Top 5 stepped out, re-entered the building, then left again just 8 minutes later. By 3:05 p.m., his cell phone would ping towers near 123 Crockford Boulevard in Scarborough, with evidence showing that there was a recording studio in the area. Between 3:05 p.m. and 5:31 p.m., cell tower records showed that Top 5's phone stayed in the vicinity of the studio. 6:02 p.m., back at Top 5's apartment in Northtown Way, a masked figure would enter the building, wearing a black hoodie, puffy jacket, black pants, white socks, and shoes with a faint white mark.
Bro, why do they be having their phones with them, bro? Like, bro, if you doing anything that you're not supposed to be doing, bro, you shouldn't have your phone with you, bro, because your phone is real life, just a tracking device, real life for the police and the feds.
Crown alleging that this was the shooter. He would ride the elevator to the 14th floor at 6:03 p.m, and 3 minutes later, he would return to the elevator, clutching a small green plastic bag. At 6:11 p.m, Misa's phone would ping near the building, and 1 minute later, the grey Mercedes, the same car Top 5 used earlier, would pull up, and the man in black climbed in. By 6:24 p.m, Misa's phone returned back to Scarborough, pinging on towers near the studio. Then both Top 5 and Misa's phones would go silent for hours, and there would be no activity from Top 5's phone till 9:07 p.m. Meanwhile, at the Falstaff Avenue housing complex, surveillance cameras would catch a stolen Honda Civic circling the 20, 30, and 40 blocks of Falstaff. It would enter the parking lots, slowing near a van with people twice, before also creeping past a white sedan, with the Crown arguing that they were hunting a target. Around 8:44 p.m, Hashi's car would turn into the entrance of 40 Falstaff's garage, and 12 seconds later, the Civic would screech to a stop, as a man in all black, white socks glaring, would bolt from the passenger seat, sprinting to the victim's car.
So Top 5, he was just the driver. He wasn't really the one that hopped out, or was he the one that hopped out on him?
And unloading 14 rounds into the passenger side before fleeing. Looking closely at the security footage, as the shooter runs off and back to the car, the Civic's rear door cracks open, with someone inside seemingly hesitating but staying put. The Crown arguing that this figure was in fact Top 5. The Civic would later be found torched in Earl Bales Park, with no DNA and no prints found. At 9:20 p.m, the grey Mercedes would resurface at Top 5's apartment at Northtown Way, with Top 5 stepping out, still in his grey tracksuit, alongside another person in dark clothing, someone who the Crown agreed is not the same person that shot the victim. Once again, they would ride the elevator to the 14th floor, before 8 minutes later returning to the lobby, with Top 5 now wearing different clothes as they got into the Mercedes and drove off. However, despite this evidence, the authorities were unable to confirm the identity of the shooter, the driver, or even the person sitting in the back. And ultimately, with no lyrics and no social media to use, and no forensic links or verified identities, the case would end up consisting of just theories, gaps, and a burning question. Was this a meticulously, perfectly planned and executed hit, or just a coincidence painted?
Oh, so that's why he beat it. Alright, bro. Top 5 actually know what he doing in these streets, bro. He actually burnt the car. They ain't have no evidence left on the car, because lots of times when they go burn the car, they be having evidence still up on it, and they still end up getting locked up.
There's guilt.
Oh, I see they be tweaking out in Toronto with it, brothers. They be tweaking. Top 5 might be the top driller for sure.
Top 5 had a wild time being on the run in LA, and even after his capture, he would continue to grab headlines from behind bars, filming a music video for his song 21 Questions with G Herbo whilst inside the jail, this landing him yet more headlines.
Ontario's Solicitor General is investigating how a Toronto rapper behind bars on first-degree murder charges managed to film a music video from inside his own jail cell.
This music video was filmed partially inside an Ontario jail cell. The man in orange is rapper Top 5, real name Hassan Ali. He's awaiting trial for first-degree murder.
Top 5 was one of the most buzzing rappers in Toronto, all from behind bars. And in September 2024, the case against Top 5 would suddenly come to an abrupt end, as news would report that he had swiftly been released from jail due to the Crown deciding to state the charges against him, following the judge's critical decision to dismiss the lyrics and social media evidence. This essentially meaning that the case had been put on hold, and if the Crown doesn't charge him again in 1 year's time, the charges will be completely dropped.
Breaking news from the Superior Courthouse with a major development in the murder trial of a Toronto rapper known as Top 5.
He was accused in a January 2021 murder out on Falstaff, and today Hassan Ali is a free man. He's actually in the lobby of the courthouse as you and I are speaking right now.
An innocent man just came home, right? 3 years the journey with the best lawyer, Gary Grill. Pedro home.
Bro, what do his lawyer got on?
Free flipper, free 100, free century, long live Jason.
Immediately after being freed, Top 5 would thank his lawyer for fighting the case, before also thanking none other than his old friend Drake for paying his lawyer fees.
Outside the courthouse, Ali denied any gang.
That's why he beat the case, bro. Because Drake, when Drake your best friend, bro, you're going to be able to get out of lots of situations, bro. When money talks. And I told the UK people, bro, because people in the UK kept on saying, Chris Brown ain't going to be able to get out of jail. He ain't going to get out of jail. Chris Brown just got out of jail. He paid that money on.
Gang involvement and thanked a supporter.
And shout out to my boy Drake, man.
The Demon of Toronto was free once again, and as a surprise to no one, it would only take about a day for him to start wilding out online, as he would go on stream with DJ Academics and Aiden Ross, where he would put out direct threats towards guys like Kendrick Lamar and Metro Boomin due to their beef with Drake.
We're gonna slap Kendrick if we see him, man.
Oh. You know why I never dropped
that little boy that will slap.
You know why I never dropped the first day out? You know why I never dropped the first day out? I went to my cousin, man, and I prepared them little things for Kendrick, man. I prepared the little things, everything for my boy Kendrick. I want to greet him. I want to greet him so bad, man.
Kendrick come to the 6th. Kendrick say about to book a show. He say about to shut the place down still.
You sure? He's done. He ain't coming. He ain't coming. Metro Boomin too.
It's a no-fly zone, man.
Yo, Metro Boomin, man, I see what you're trying to do with my boy, man. Don't do that, man. Don't do that. It ain't, hold on, Ack. It ain't safe, Metro. It ain't fucking safe. I just want 2 people right now, man. I'm not, it's not a threat. I'm just looking for Metro.
Dang, so he basically saying he was gonna do Kendrick dirty over the little beef. That's wild, but you think Kendrick don't got no shooters too? I heard Kendrick Lamar got some shooters on his side too.
Boomin and Kendrick Lamar. I'm doing my homework right now. I'm doing my task on them right now.
While Kendrick himself would stay quiet, his friends like Compton rapper Hitter J3 would strike back, posting an old video of Top 5 getting pressed outside a Subway, together with the caption, "This the tough guy y'all talking about?"
Subway, dog. Stay outside. Stay outside right now, dude. Outside. Get your booming on. Down, boy. Who's you pointing at? I'll boom on you right now.
Start as Top 5. Do you
I'm gonna talk to you, nigga. Acting like you Drake. Off the street, you bum.
Dang, I ain't gonna bap to you, bro. He walking out with the sock. He walking out with the flops, no socks. The ops told him to get out the stove. That's crazy. He not looking like the top driller right now.
We're flip flops looking. Stuff you right now, nigga.
Yo, go get the burner, bro.
He said, "Go get the burner." I ain't gonna bap to you, bro. You can't be saying no stuff like that, talking about go get the burner, because you see, if someone got their burner up on them, you saying that, they gonna blick you down. Just because you said, oh, you gonna tell someone go get the burner. All right, they gonna blick you down. Just because you said that, I ain't gonna bap to you, bro. Yo.
While also seemingly inviting Top 5 to Compton to come and find out who the people in the Not Like Us video were. Top 5 was now on a roll, and the demonic antics would continue the following month, as he would go on a podcast of British social media personality Leah May with YG and Boondog. During the podcast, Top 5
Leah May
would once again threaten to shoot Kendrick Lamar if he comes to Toronto, and made a
Okay. What did she get on, though? Like, is that just a see-through? I don't care. I like her.
number of other wild statements.
Kendrick Lamar?
Yeah, you're scared of Kendrick?
Tell him come to Toronto. Swiss cheese.
What happened if he comes to Toronto?
I'll get the low, put on my Nike Tech Black. Tell YG get us a driver.
Put the window down, it is what it is, get some fresh air.
Top 5's wildin' wasn't just limited to social media, although it would always be posted there, like when he would troll the basketball player Russell Westbrook during a game, because Westbrook had made an appearance with Kendrick Lamar during his pop-out show.
Suck, Westbrook, man. Suck. Marlon's going to he sucks.
Or when he and the rapper Pressa would allegedly go to the show of rapper Lil Tyler to confront him with a bunch of goons due to Tyler's association with Kodak Black, who has a long-standing beef with Pressa since an infamous shooting incident between Pressa's crew and Kodak Black in Los Angeles, with Top 5 suggesting that he'd have killed Kodak Black if he was there during the altercation.
If I was there, Kodak would have been dead.
He would have been dead.
Yeah, the 16-year-old G42, he took care of it, but...
Bro, you can't diss the Florida legend Toronto, Kodak like that, bro. You can't play with Kodak like that, bro. Do you not know the entire Florida state was slide for Kodak, bro? Kodak is a Florida legend. He actually a legend all over America, bro. You can't play with Kodak like that, bro. You gotta go play with another rapper, bro. Real deal, bro. Just choose another rapper, bro. Just leave Kodak alone.
I would have done it.
If I was there, he would have been a noise too.
He would have been done.
Top 5 had also become known everywhere as Drake's shooter, after claiming that's what he was in an earlier stream with DJ Academics.
Like, I'm a shooter, basically.
Yeah. So you the streets. You're the streets.
Yeah, I'm Drake's shooter.
Oh.
I'm not lying to you. Anybody disrespect Drake, I'm shooting.
Damn.
Drake himself would keep promoting this image, like when he would dress up as Top 5 for Halloween in 2024. However, if there was one thing that Top 5 was pro at, it was trolling. And when Drake would get...
So Drake dressed up as Top 5 for Halloween. That's the most diabolical Halloween costume ever, bro. To dress up as Top 5, bro. Imagine if your kid told you they want to be Top 5 for Halloween. I feel as a parent, I ain't gonna bap to you.
Get into a beef with another basketball player, the former Toronto Raptors star DeMar DeRozan, who has since joined the Sacramento Kings and become buddies with Kendrick. Top 5 would suddenly come out seemingly taking DeRozan's side, while dissing Drake's OVO crew, which would confuse many people. But this was nothing more than Top 5 spinning the media, and soon he would be back dissing all of Drake's ops, like Kendrick and The Weeknd and his XO crew. But the relationship between Drake and Top 5 would seemingly go deeper than simply Top 5 using Drake for clout, and Drake using Top 5 for street cred, with Drake and others seemingly also helping Top 5 to line his pockets, as Top 5 would claim that he'd made $1 million within just a few months of getting released from jail without dropping a single song. And from here on out, we would see Top 5 enjoying his newfound freedom and success by traveling the world with guys like Pressa and Boondog. But unfortunately, Top 5's reputation was now to the point where it would even follow him around the world, as it was reported that Top 5 was actually banned from performing with French Montana at Rolling Loud Thailand. Meanwhile, people in LA were not letting Top 5 slide with the constant Kendrick Lamar disrespect, and while Top 5 was touring the world, the podcaster, music manager, and alleged Pokoima Blood member, Wack 100, would come out attacking Top 5, telling academics that 5 was a fake tough guy.
Top 5, he back out free. That's a fact.
That dude ain't nobody, bro. He's a... You know that dude couldn't survive nothing. That nigga weigh 118 pounds. That talking ain't act. You know what this is down here, bro.
Now, I'm not saying, no, we're not saying that they're going against the...
I ain't gonna bap to you, bro. His weight don't mean nothing if he got that blicky, though. You feel me? Like everybody be like, yeah, he's small, he got that blicky on. That would really matter, you feel me?
Ain't no Canadians moving, no, bro. You know what this is down here, bro. He was 17 years old when he got...
Damn, he should... Can't no Canadian come. I ain't gonna bap to you. Wack 100, it's kind of hard to take the information from Wack 100, because it's like, you just be saying stuff, Wack. Real deal, bro. You be making me mad, Wack, sometimes. So I don't even know, man. I don't even know, Wack, man. You be acting like you a gangster too, bro. I don't know. Top 5 might be more gangster than Wack 100.
Got mushed and kicked in his... I was already in a penitentiary, stabbing. So stop telling me about these fake cuffs and say, oh, he was only 17, 18. He was killing with bodies already. What are you talking about right now?
Wack would continue the dissing during a DJ Vlad interview, as Vlad would bring up Kendrick performing in Toronto during his tour with SZA.
Drake's guy Top 5 said he'll respect Kendrick if he shows up without police security, which is ridiculous.
Man,
Kendrick's not
dude
showing
ain't
up for
nobody, bro. Dude is nobody. Dude, come on, we watched this same dude get mushed in the face and kicked in the... was only 19. I don't know where y'all come from, bro. We off the porch at 12.
Then, during the Wack and Adam 22 podcast, Wack would come out and say that he had an incriminating recording of Top 5, warning Drake to stay far away from him if he doesn't want to go down with him.
I see you got top 5 up there.
Yeah, we got top 5 coming up.
Drake need to get away from top 5.
Why do you think he's bad news?
Bad news.
Why?
This is how much respect I got for you, Drake.
A hard drive? USB drive?
This is how much respect I have for you. I'm telling you, somebody listening, Drake, give me no troll.
Is he threatening him by snitching? He's threatening him by snitching. He literally holding the USB up and talking about, I'm finna tell on you, gang. This is crazy, bro. Wack 100 might be a informant for real, like everyone say, bro. Everybody be saying Wack 100 is a informant, bro. But this right here solidifies it for sure.
On Pyro, you need to get away from that dude.
You merged it on the hood that you finna snitch. Bro, this is why I can't take you serious, gang. This is why I can't take you serious, bro. You said you got incriminating stuff on the hard drive on Pyro. Okay.
This has been in existence about 90 days. And I have made sure it hasn't went anywhere. Personally.
You said he got
I think you know what I'm talking about. That dude with his mouth and the things he say does not support your career and how far you come. I'm telling you as a brother, this is how much I got respect for you.
That's the red button?
And if you have something here, I'm gonna let you plug into it and look at it when we're done.
What is it?
You're gonna see how much get the away from top 5, bro.
After Wack's warning, him and Top 5 would confront each other during an academic stream, with Top 5 accusing Wack of blackmailing him with a recording that he had made when Top 5 had called Hitter J3. While Wack would keep emphasizing that he was the one making sure the incriminating material recorded during the call was not coming out in order to protect Drake.
I called this guy. He was with some guy named J3 Hitter. I was showing them how gangsta I am, saying, yo, when I see you guys, I'm on your ass. This guy recorded the whole convo, and our talk is so gangster, he's blackmailing me. I didn't say nothing about Drizzy on that convo. Man's blackmailing me, saying, I'm going to post it, you're going back to jail.
It's still not clear exactly what was said during that call, but interestingly, this would be around the same time as the saga of Top 5 would take a truly...
You see, we didn't heard enough. We didn't heard enough. I'm tired of that Wack 100 with this snitching stuff. I felt there was a perfect moment to turn it off because Wack 100 tweaking. Wack 100 tweaking, bro, talking about he ain't snitching because of Drake. Bro, what? Then you merged it on Pyro, gang? You was a joke, gang. How can we take you serious talking about top 5 and you merged it on the hood, Pyro? That's crazy. I ain't gonna back to you, man. We don't condone nothing in this educational informational documentary. But if you watch this all the way through, I know you messing with another educational informational documentary. So don't forget, like, comment, subscribe, turn on post notifications so you never miss out on any educational informational documentaries like this. Oh, man. Yeah, my brethren, I'm feeling KO, bro. I felt myself go to sleep on live again. I appreciate everyone that tuned into the live stream, man. Y'all the real goats. You already know. And I'm gonna be on live a little bit earlier today, well, tomorrow on game. Y'all be smooth. Enjoy y'all night. It's finna be the morning. If you're in the UK, it's already in the morning. So enjoy your morning. And be smooth out here, my brothers. On game. You said that should be a DP for... Bro, Wack said he don't get touched, bro, on game. But see you, my boy Ghost.